What a thrill this is. Joining us in studio, global icon, Paula Abdul is here. Hello, Paula.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
This is such a thrill to have you in the studio. Of course, everybody knows you. I don't want to say your most famous work because you've done so much, and I want to get into that. But obviously, as a judge on American Idol, the best judging panel, changed the reality TV game when you and Simon and Randy were doing your thing. It is such a thrill to have you in the studio. Why are you here?
Just to say good morning, right?
It's a great intro. Hello. Why are you here?
You're going on tour in Canada.
Yeah, I haven't been on tour in Canada in decades.
Really? When was the last time that you were doing a tour in Canada?
It was my world tour, Under My Spell tour. That was like 34 years ago.
Wow.
That's a while.
Yeah.
We're looking at everything you've done, and it truly is incredible. I keep focusing on the fact that you were, according to what I've read, discovered by the Jacksons when you were a Lakers girl. Is that accurate?
That's accurate.
Like, that's insane. You were a Lakers girl dancing on the sidelines during the Kareem years, during the Magic Johnson years.
Whoa.
It was the hottest ticket in town.
Michael Cooper.
Wow.
Kurt Rambis, Norm Nixon, all of them.
And you were discovered by the Jackson 5 Jacksons,
Yeah,
like the Jacksons.
What happened? Did they just come up?
A lot of the season ticket holders for the Lakers at the Forum, there were a lot of celebrities and record label heads and everything like that. And I remember if I'm sitting on the floor, which I did. By the way, I don't hear anything.
Oh, here.
Oh, for God's sakes. We'll hook you up, Paula.
Thank you for telling us.
How's that? Is that a little bit better?
I've been lip breathing.
What? She's very talented.
She
can
is
lip read
talented.
as well.
Can you hear now?
I can hear now.
Okay, so the Jacksons see you dance, and they're like, Paula, can you come and choreograph for the Jacksons? How old are you at this point?
Well, you're supposed to be 18 when you audition, and I was 17 and a half.
You were 17
Close
years
enough
old.
to 18. That's all
Yes,
that
I
matters.
was close to 18.
Isn't that incredible?
And I was called up from the head of the Lakers organization after one of the games, and she said, the Jacksons, as you know, some of the brothers are season ticket holders.
Oh, my God.
And they wanted to know who choreographs the Laker girl. And the first thing I say is, you didn't tell it, so tell them it's a short girl in the front. He goes, no, I didn't say anything. That's up to you. And I just remember going into my white Jeep Cherokee that night. I was like the last person left in the parking lot, and I'm crying. And I'm going, what am I going to show? Jacksons, they're famous, they're amazing. What am I going to do? And it was one of those moments where I was like slapping myself in the face, going, okay, just
You
calm
got
yourself
this.
down.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. If you can imagine what it would be like to be successful actually for that first time meeting them and have something to offer, I learned very early on, if I can imagine it going well, then there's a possibility that it could.
Manifestation. It works.
Yes, 100%
Paula Abdul
works.
says manifestation works.
And it does.
And then you started choreographing for Janet Jackson, and this is when Janet was 80s Janet Jackson. There's nothing bigger.
It was insane. After I worked with her brothers, she had already had a couple albums out, but I was hearing from A&M Records that this is a very important album, and it was. I got to hear for the first time the Jam and Lewis production, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Oh, wow.
And I got to hear her music, and it was phenomenal.
Wow.
And I was very excited to work with her. She was like a little sister to
Oh
me.
my God, the work that you've done over the years is completely iconic, from your choreography to your music. So to have you sitting here and telling us these stories is crazy.
It really is. It really is amazing. And then, of course, American Idol. After you've a long and storied singing career, American Idol, you're reintroduced to North America as this judge, as the nice judge on this panel.
Our favorite.
And you introduced us to Kelly Clarkson. You introduced us to all of these incredible performers. It must feel good because you're a good person. It must feel good to know I helped shepherd this incredible talent to everybody.
100%. I always write, like when Kelly first started her talk show, I wrote on her wall going, "Your second mom." So proud of you.
Cute.
But I love watching the success of the show. I mean, I always felt like I'm the luckiest girl because I have front row center to be witnessing incredible, like important moments that set you apart from being a talented person into being able to say, you know what, this person can be a super duper star. And I was, for me, during the time I was on, we cranked out amazing, incredible artists that are record-breaking artists.
Oh my God. Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood is also huge.
Yes.
Like, do you ever keep in contact with some of the contestants? You do?
I do. I've tried my best to show up at their very firsts. Like,
I love
first
that.
concert.
Like a mom.
I surprise them when they're on Broadway. And like, just a few months ago, I was on Jennifer Hudson's show, and I'm going, this is crazy, because I remember telling her when she was leaving the show, I said, you don't need to win, because your career is going to be huge.
And you proved that right. That's obvious.
But then a few months ago, or several months ago now, I surprised Fantasia, and I showed up at the Color Purple premiere.
Oh my God.
And she was doing press, and I was just watching in the background. Then she caught my eye, and she was like, and she stopped everything. She started bawling her eyes out, and then I'm bawling my eyes out.
God.
And she goes, "Look at me, Paula. I grew up." I love that.
So sweet.
It's just so sweet that these connections that we see on TV are actually so genuine. The fact that you still reach out to them, you still care for them after years and years of them being on the show is so special for you and for them.
It's special for me, and I even go to their gigs, like some of the top 10 contestants. I just went and watched Blake Lewis and Elliot Yamin perform together.
Elliot Yamin?
I know. So I do stay in touch with them, and I still am like a proud mom.
Oh,
I love this so much. I'm not surprised. I love to hear that. Paul, you've also got a Canadian connection. Mm-hmm. Is it true you're getting your Canadian citizenship? Is this for real?
My sister and I are in the process right now, too.
Your mother lived in Winnipeg?
She was born in Minnedosa and was raised in Winnipeg.
And how long did she
kidding.
live in Winnipeg for?
Until she met her future husband, my dad.
Oh, wow.
And then where did they move?
To the States.
They got the hell out of Winnipeg, went somewhere warm.
They're like, it's too damn cold here. Like, did she like her time in Canada? Did she fall in love with the country?
Oh, yes, she was very proud of where she came from. Except, she told me as a little girl, when you go there, it's so cold. Paula.
So cold.
It's not like going to Santa Monica and hanging out at the beach.
Not at all.
She's right.
I spent a couple of years in Winnipeg growing up, and I remember during recess in the fall, you'd go outside and your eyes would start to water because it was so cold.
Yeah.
And then your eyelashes would freeze together, and all these little blind kids are running around the playground.
That's what my mom used to tell me.
Awful.
She said, no, they freeze like icicles.
Yeah. Did you ever dare to go in winter, or did you avoid it at all costs?
Actually, way back when I was touring my world tour, I was there during the worst time.
Oh, no.
I mean, I could not. Like, taking an inhale felt like a sucker punch.
It hurts. It hurts your
No, I
lungs.
felt like
like
someone just punched me in the throat.
Yeah, it's like a piercing pain when you
It's
breathe in the
insulting.
cold air. Yeah,
Yes.
totally.
And why are you attempting to get your Canadian citizenship? Where does this come from, Paula?
And we're really happy to have you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, hopefully
ours.
everything will go well. It's something that my mom wanted for my sister and I. It's like life happens, and she really started encouraging me when I started becoming a performer. Mm-hmm. But my sister and I feel like, this would be a great time to be able to do that, to be able for our mom to see us, watching from above.
Oh,
That is so sweet.
We'd be so proud to call you a Canadian. I'm sure you're going to get your
I feel
citizenship.
like I have so many relatives.
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
Honorary Canadian already.
Yes, and you know what I found out? Every time I come here, I find out that I have more cousins.
No kidding. The Abduls are everywhere.
And they start spitting out names. I go, okay,
Sure. We are actually
okay,
related.
We are. There was one of my cousins was like writing letters to my management company at the time and saying, what is it going to take for me to prove that I'm related to Paula?
No kidding.
Yes, and so they finally gave me a number to call.
Oh my God.
And I did, and I called this number. I went, oh hell, you are my cousin.
Okay, so
Amazing.
you got to pass this Canadian citizenship test.
we
want
wrote
to
our
see
own
how
test.
well
No,
you.
don't
Yeah,
do
well,
this to me. Don't do this.
You
to
can
me.
do it,
I will,
Paula.
and we will.
No, don't do this to me.
Paula, you can
Your
do
mother
it.
grew up in Winnipeg, for God's sakes.
Winterpeg, I do know.
Yeah.
See? You know some things. Winterpeg.
Paula, believe what you just said. Manifest.
Manifest, you're going to pass this
Manifest
quiz.
that you're going to pass this quiz
No.
that Darren and I made for you.
No, there's two words I don't like: quiz and diet.
How about test?
Let's start simple.
Yep.
There are two official languages in Canada. What are they?
my language in French.
There you go.
You got it. See, this
You were
is
cute
easy.
with your answer too.
Yeah,
I like
there we
that.
go.
That's cute.
Question number 2. What is Canada's national animal?
Oh God,
It goes like this.
a beaver.
Yes, you
There you go.
Hey, 2 out of 2, Paula. Look at you.
know your stuff.
Well, I did need. I had assist.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's fine.
And my sound effect was horrible, by the way, but you still
No,
got
but
it.
your teeth, your front teeth were going
Look like
at it.
beavers.
Okay, Paula, what is a winter hat called? In the States, you call them beanies. What do we call them up here? This one you do need to know.
Oh,
Do you
God.
know?
I don't know that one.
It's called a toque.
A toque.
A toque.
A toque.
You wear
T-O-U-K?
T-O-Q-U-E.
Of course.
A toque. A toque. You got to know that.
Okay,
Okay.
I now know it. Thank
Okay,
you.
that's
See?
important.
And
Learning.
a food-related question. What is a poutine?
Is it fried cheese? Kind of like a curd.
It's so
Yes.
weird. Yes, you're
Yes.
Yeah.
I had some the other night.
Did you like it?
Actually,
right. I don't like it. I hate poutine.
It
You
was-
hate poutine?
It's
I
gross.
didn't hate it.
Yeah.
It was just really greasy because I was at the fair.
You were at the CNE. What the heck is Paula
We have to
Abdul
get you
doing at
some-
CNE?
We have to get you proper poutine.
I
That's
need
what I have
proper
to do.
poutine.
Proper poutine. You
And
didn't
that
get proper
sounds
poutine.
so
No, you didn't get
awkward.
that.
I need poutine.
That is
poutine.
very, very awkward.
Yeah.
I performed at the Budweiser.
Oh, yeah, with New Kids on the Block.
That's
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
That's right. That's
totally.
right. DJ Jazzy Jeff.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
We gave away tickets to that show.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
did.
I didn't see any of you there.
Sorry.
I was in the back. I don't get the good
further back.
seats.
I was in Edmonton, actually.
Yeah, you get an A on the test.
So what did you eat at the CNE?
Well, I missed all the crazy food because when I got there after I performed, they were kind of closing down, so it was left to, the big onion fried thing.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
the blooming onion.
They always have that.
so good.
Poutine, there was.
Did you get Tiny Tom's Donuts?
I did not get tiny. No.
We have to take
Paula,
you back.
yeah, you have to come with us and we'll do it
I
properly.
mean, I saw there was
wasabi ice cream.
Oh, that one was
Yes.
good.
and,
So good.
and also, what is that? Cheesecake that everyone's talking about.
Oh,
Tzatziki cheesecake.
Tzatziki cheesecake.
Deepa. I
I
like that
was
one.
looking for all of that kind of food,
Yeah.
but it was like, nope, nope,
Okay,
nope.
come with us. We'll take you and you'll
Okay.
get your foodies.
All right.
Paula, we're so glad that you took all this time to hang out with us.
Yeah,
we
thank
we are
you.
truly appreciative, and it is such a treat to meet you in real life.
Thank you.
You are as kind and as sweet as we all hoped you would be. I just want to say that for the record.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.